SMT Nation, we back. Nation, something absolutely outrageous has happened. It's hitting the news, reels. It's all over the media coverage now. This T-Mobile bill is over $78,000. Let me tell you guys how it happened, what happened, and what you could do to try to avoid this type of issue. I'll be sure to link the article from you guys. I think it's Phone Arena. Someone tagged me on X. Big salute to them. This is a crazy story. I'll be sure to link that story for you guys here. It's actually dated from March 26th. Didn't show up in my Google News feed or anything. Somebody shared it with me. So let's take a look at those elements. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notifications icon to never miss an upload. All right, so what happened here is this is a situation where a family that uses T-Mobile as their wireless carrier here in the United States went on vacation. And they were, I guess, using their phones as they normally would on their trip. And their roaming charges added up to $78,000. Now, the way that this happened is whatever plan that they had, and I'm not sure what it was. I didn't catch it within the article itself. They're paying $15,000 per gig. So they didn't even use that many gigs, man. But that is an outrageous amount of money for that bill. And I'm not really sure if the family that has this account is really stuck paying this. I think what can end up happening here is, they can probably negotiate this with T-Mobile and get it brought down. I just don't know how much. Like, if I think about that rate at $15,000 per gig, I mean, what's a fair amount to pay? It's crazy to think that there is a plan out there on the T-Mobile network where that's the cost. It's just absolutely outrageous. And I think it's like, I don't know, it just depends on the country, right? So like the different rates. And I think there was a time where I had a coworker who I had to call, and I think I was on Verizon at the time, and they had like a European number, and I forget the country of origin for the call. Anyways, the call lasted like 5 minutes or something, or 6 minutes, and Verizon was trying to charge me like $300 for the call. They ended up completely wiping the fee, right? I wasn't aware of the charges and how it was structured. I explained that to the rep. They just removed the whole fee. So I'm not sure if T-Mobile is going to be willing to wipe out the entire cost of that extra cost. But I mean, the least they could do is probably charge a lot less. I mean, I don't know what this person's bill normally is, but it's probably, I don't know, man. An old T-Mobile account, a legacy account, might be $100 or $200, right? So this is pretty crazy. Word to the wise: check your plan at all times whenever you leave the country to see what your plan qualifies for costs when you're roaming. The best course of action is, of course, to get a local SIM. But if that's not possible, maybe consider getting some type of coverage specific for the country you're going to through your mobile carrier. It might cost you an additional 10, 20, 30, 40, $50, or maybe even up to $100. But damn, that's better than 78,000. And by the way, T-Mobile, seriously, what the hell are you doing? How does this happen? You know damn well T-Mobile ain't paying excessive costs for mobile network access in whatever country this is. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, typically the carriers pay less than $1 a gig. So that is just absolute highway robbery. T-Mobile, shame on you for even proposing this bill and thinking somebody was going to pay it. This shit'll go delinquent for sure. They ain't paying it unless they want to negotiate with the folks that are the holders of this bill and this account. Might as well just fix it. But this is bad publicity. The more that this gets covered within the news cycle, the more likely T-Mobile's probably, willing to get rid of, the elevated cost of this. What do you guys think is a fair cost for this usage in, I don't know where they were, Zimbabwe or Asia? I have no idea. I don't know what continent. I don't know what country. I have no clue. Europe. I don't know. But what do you think should be a fair cost? Definitely not $15,000 a gig. And what do you think will be the outcome of this? Sound off in the comment section below. You're all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.